If you're Prince Harry, we all know that he likes his own ways, no two ways about it, right? And when sitting down with the BBC recently, he pointed out, did he not, that in fact his father, His Majesty the King, could have done far more to secure him the security that he felt was needed for him and his family to return back here to the United Kingdom. And I thought that was really rude and disingenuous of him, in fact, because as everybody knows, it's not down to the King about regarding things like that. But Harry wanted to square the blame on somebody without, literally trying to get himself too deeply involved. Don't know why he said it, and I'm sure he must have regretted it in many respects, but hot-headed Harry never knows when to shut up. And this is the problem now engulfing Harry on a regular basis. As ever, let me explain. Hi, nice to see you. Yes, you. You all right? Sorry, a little bit croaky. I don't know if you've read about it, but apparently we're suffering from a heat wave over here alongside lots and lots of pollen. I know, very annoying chums, let me tell you. But you keep battling on, don't you? You start to sound a bit like Lee Marvin in the end, singing Wandering Star. You know what I mean? Voice going every 2 minutes, that sort of stuff. But you have to keep, yes, you do, don't you? I know. I can't drink much more. I'm not near anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is the problem. Always nice to share those things, isn't it? Now let's get back to your royal story of the day. This story shocked a lot of people, did it not? Here, of course, was Prince Harry basically saying, giving his, wish, whatever you want to call it, that he is willing to forgive and forget to have senior royals at the 2027 Invictus Games up in Birmingham. Right, fascinating that, because Birmingham is cash strapped, as I've told you. They have no money, and at a recent U-turn by the current British Prime Minister, it turns out that, 30-odd% are permanently unemployed and all claiming benefits. So quite where the council are going to find the money to launch and host the Invictus Games without all of the much needed money required from Prince Harry's involvement remains to be seen. You see, the bigger issue, as I've told you, is the Santa Barley fallout. The backlash has really had a lot of eyes wandering away from Invictus simply because they want to know where everything is, as you can imagine. Now, moving forward, this is where this gets interesting for me, because you see, Harry and Meghan truly feel that they are the doyens of the Invictus Games, particularly her just popping up for a few days, wearing all those outfits and not willing to wear the Invictus branding or indeed really interact. She had to get back, and people forget this, in February because she had children to look after, right? No, she didn't. She was launching her brand as ever, or American Riviera Orchard. She was too busy trying to get that off the ground. So whether people like that or not, that is a fact, right? Now, here's where this gets really interesting, because a senior source within Birmingham Council has basically said, look, they'd love the senior members of the British monarchy to commit to attending the Invictus Games. And this is where it gets even more queasy, because obviously the royal calendar are planned at least in 18 months in advance. And they would need to know whether the royals can attend or not, because obviously this would help sell the brand around the world. Now, Harry, as you can imagine, has put His Majesty the King, the Queen and the Prince and Princess of Wales in a very dark corner, or so it seems. I've been told that the royals are more than willing to attend, but bosses, and as ever I have to say allegedly, would do this if they felt it was uneasy for the royals to attend with the presence of the beleaguered Harry and Meghan. Well, they would make a choice. Now, can you work out which choice you think they're going to fall down upon? Now, this could work out by having, say, the royals one day when Harry and Meghan don't attend, and then, of course, Harry and Meghan the other days, apparently all to keep the peace. Either way, I don't know about you, but what I'm seeing already is the fact that it's all about the royals and the fallout in the family, and very little about what it should be, the splendid men and women of the brilliant Invictus Games that deserve our eyeballs on them, and not the fallings and everything to do with the family, all started by these two royals who do not want to come back to the United Kingdom, apparently, all to get some much needed positive PR. Either way, I hope it's resolved, but more importantly, this is a developing story.